Hi, my name is Justin Hogan, and today we are going to change out the baking element on a GE stove. First, make sure you unplug and turn off the power, or unplug so there's no power. Now you have to access the back of the stove. All right. I'm using my clip here, and I'll get the back off and show you what to do from there. Alright, I have removed the 6 clips that hold the back of the stove on, and now I'm going to access the baking element, which is the bottom element right here. You slide off the first clip, slide off the second clip. Generally pretty tight. Then you get your 6-in-1, and you access the front of the stove. You have to reach way in here, and there'll be 2 screws or bolt type things holding it in. Just undo those. Set them off to the side, lift up slightly, and slide out your element. Making sure you do not pull too much of your stuffing through. On this particular model, it is a GE, and I am using the correct element for it. I'm using this element, which comes in a bag, labeled baker's element, and there's the replacement number right there. Let me get it unbagged and start hooking it up. Alright, we are unbagged. Now, to put the element in, make sure your legs of or clips are down, element tongues are kind of up, tip the element upward, like so, and you shove it all the way through. Now before you tighten it down, you go around to the back, make sure you can see the element wires and they're in the correct spot. Go back to the front and refasten down your element. Now you get it snug but not too tight because you don't want to snap the head of the screws off, and you don't want to snap your bend your element. And it is snug on both sides. Go back to the back of your stove and rehook up your element. And there it is, it's hooked up. Make sure you take a couple seconds to make sure it is completely on, which it does appear to be on both sides, and they're snug. And then you reattach your back. This particular one has 6 to it. So I'll put that back on, and then we'll test out the element. To assure that your back lines up correctly, make sure you put it in the tabs And then you can see your first screw hole, and you tighten this down. Line up your next one. It should line up perfectly. And tighten out. I'll put the other back in, and then I'll test out my element. Put the back of my stove on, secured. I'm now going to plug in. I'm going to plug in my my stove, making sure it's tight. And we're going to test the element. I'm going to hit bake, hit start, and test out the element. It should just take a couple seconds to get the element nice and warmed up. The element is starting to turn red, and you can smell, should be able to smell the new element as it gets on. As you can see, it's starting to turn red, which is an even, looks to be an even heating. A little shadow on the other side, but does appear to be even, and the clips are down. And it has finished heating up, showing that it works. I'm going to turn it off. And there you have it. That is how you change out a stove element.